Welcome to this shortcuts video on adjusting and managing any existing bookings that you have. Now, there's a few reasons you might want to sort of amend a booking. So a couple of the sort of easiest ones are just moving the appointments in its time across the page, or maybe extending or shortening the service for whatever reason that might be. So very easy. If we just go to the appointments, now you can see we've got two separate sort of icons that the cursor changes into. You have that little sort of a Mickey Mouse hand, and then on the opposite side we have the arrows. Now what we need to do is just hold down on the service block for a split second, and then we can move. Yep. And on the opposite side, when we go to the arrows, we hold down for a split second, and then we can extend or shorten that booking as it needs to be. What if we need to change this service? So we're not happy with it being service number 2. We want to change this to a different service. So we can select just once on the appointment. Our little window appears and we can go to the 3 dots. Now what we want to be doing here is change the appointment. So I'm going to select on change appointment. Now the little window pops in from the right hand side. So what we do, we go to service tab at the top, and we have service number 2 there down at the bottom. So what we can now do is select the service that we do want, which is service number 1, and then delete service number 2. Select on done, and that's just replaced that now with a different service. Another reason we might want to manage this appointment is the client now wants service 2 as well as service number 1. So they've decided to have another service in addition to their already existing service that's booked in. Now, this is quite important on how you add this service. If we were to go and simply create a fresh appointment here at 12 o'clock for Mandy, this would then be 2 separate bookings because we've made them separately, which means when you go to take Mandy through to the point of sale for the first service, it is only the first service that will go through to the point of sale, not both of the services. So we don't want to be creating a brand new service from scratch for Mandy, because then, as I said, we create 2 separate bookings. We want to be adding a service to the booking that Mandy already has. So to do that, we're going to double click on the appointment, and our little window slides in from the right hand side. Then we go to services, and what we're going to do is simply add service number 2 to the existing booking. They are now linked together because they have been booked under the same process together, not separately. So I'm going to select on done. Excuse me, and the second booking now goes in. So I can then move that down to where I need it to be. And if we were to take this booking now through to the point of sale, they will be linked and both will go through. So it depends, it's up to you. If you want to have 2 separate bookings under the same client, then make them separately. If you want them to be the same booking, then please add the service by double clicking and sort of adding it in there to the existing booking.